Hey everybody, welcome to Little John's Yarns. I'm Alicia, couldn't pronounce my own name. Thank you for joining me here today on this live stream. So just to let you know, as I usually start, I asked you, where are you from, what time is it, and how's the weather? Right now I am in Pittsburgh, near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The weather is beautiful and it is 2 o'clock because it's Eastern Standard Time. Let's hop in the chat and see who's here already. Oh, Dietta's already here. Dietta, I want to ask you a favor. This is like a proposal. Dietta, would you like to be a moderator during one of my live streams? You are always so super helpful. Let me know. Okay, who else is here? We have Angie. She says, let's do it. Alexandra, she says, hello from Houston, Texas. It's hot and humid and sunny. All right. So what we are going to be going over today are 15 unique crochet granny squares. I'm a big fan of granny squares because they're one of those patterns that are super quick and almost instant gratification. Even if I don't finish the project, let's say it's a granny square purse, I feel satisfied just because I accomplished making a little square. But we're going to go a little bit more fancy today. So before we start, I'm going to tell you what's going to be upcoming on the next lives over the next coming weeks. On the 15th of next Saturday, we are going to learn how to create crochet patterns. I'm going to be interviewing Crystal Watts. I would like to say thank you to J Hook Crochet, who introduced me to this wonderful crochet designers. Many of you asked me, like, Alicia, how do you create patterns? Can you do a live stream on that? And it's tough for me, so I decided to go with a professional. And on the 22nd, we're going to talk about crochet pain and weight management because, you know, crocheting is not an athletic sport. I've been crocheting hardcore for the past 3 years, and each year I gained 10 pounds. So I'm going to be having an interview with the crochet nurse. She has her own YouTube channel, so make sure you check her out. That'll be on the 22nd. And on the 29th, we are going to have a game show, I guess. I would like to make my live streams more entertaining. I bought this huge tickety-tick wheel so we can spin it, and I'm going to ask you guys questions, and you're going to have a chance to win during this crochet game show. I'm still working up on trying how to figure out the ins and out of it, but we're going to figure it out. But that leads me into the next thing before we get into the granny squares. As usual, if you'd like to help support this channel and have more videos like that, you can help support through Super Chat. And I finally have it all hooked up. If you donate, these actually work. I'm not pressing the buttons myself, so it'll actually kind of surprise me when they go off. If you donate anything $4.99 and down, the disco light will go off. If you donate anything $9.99 and down, the bubble machine and the disco light will go off. If you donate anything 10 and above, we'll have the balloon, bubble, and disco light will all go off. And if you do donate, it doesn't matter how much, you will receive a free pattern from any one of my items in my Etsy shop. It's up to you. You can choose a free pattern. And when you do, I'm going to write your name on this little card right here and stick it into the cup. My earring fell off. And at the very end of this live stream, I'm going to be giving away these 2 skeins of, what is this? Stitch Studio Chateau yarn. It's just blanket yarn. So, like I said, you donate. Anybody who donates gets a free pattern, any one of my Etsy shop. And when you do, I'll put your name in here. And at the end, I'll draw your name. I learned from my mistake last time. When you donate, please email me. My email is going to be down in the description box below. Email me at littlejohnsyarn@gmail.com. That way I know that you donated. And if you win the giveaway and you win these 2 skeins of yarn, I can contact you and get your address and send these to me. Well, to you. You get what I'm talking about. So remember, if you donate through Super Chat, what that is, you'll see a little button shaped like a $sign right there. And you'll see one down below shaped like a $sign. When that happens, that's how you donate. All right, enough of that. Let's get into the fun stuff. I need to take a sip. I talk so fast and so much when I first come on because I'm really nervous. And what's in my cup is wine. What are you guys sipping on? So this is how it's going to work. I'm going to show you 3 crochet granny squares. But before I do, I'm going to ask you a question. And while I'm showing these, I want you guys to type in the comment section to answer these questions. And when you do, can you put like an exclamation point or a question sign right in front of it so I know it's your question? And we're going to answer these once we get back to it. All right, the first question is, what is the first item that you learned how to crochet? For me, my first things I actually learned how to crochet were granny squares. So that's why I asked that question. So let's hop into the very first, let's see, pattern. So right here, we're looking at circle granny squares. Learn how to crochet this very simple yet effective ombre pastel circle in a square motif. It is very pretty lace scallop edging. It would make the most beautiful baby blanket or throw. Super easy. And also has a YouTube tutorial. And it teaches you how to join these circles. Well, check this out. This is super cute. This is created by Hook and Robin. And don't worry about writing any of these down. I have the complete blog post of all these patterns linked down in one link in the description box. So make sure you check that out. The next granny square that we are going to be looking at. There we go. I lost mine. There we go. This is called the crochet block stitch granny square. Add a new crochet stitch to your repertoire with this block stitch crochet granny square. If you're unfamiliar with the block stitch, then take a look at this simple granny square pattern. With an easy to read pattern and a photo tutorial, you'll master this technique in no time. Plus, you can easily turn this granny square pattern into a full blanket just by continuing the stitches. All you need to do is choose the yarn and some complementary colors. This is not the block stitch. I am so reading the wrong one. These came up wrong. Where's the block stitch? Oh my goodness. There it is. I'm so sorry. I am so out of order. This is what I'm supposed to be reading for the block stitch. All right. So the next one is the flower. I see these are all out of order. Oh my goodness. Guys, forgive me while I look for the flower one. Is this it? No. You guys are getting a peek at all these before I'm supposed to show them. Usually I have these in a nice order beforehand. Here it is, the farmhouse. Is this it? Yes. This is called the farmhouse granny square. This is our third one. For this crochet flower granny square, you'll need to know how to do all the basic stitches from single crochet to treble crochet. You'll also need to know how to do a double crochet 2 stitches together to make a cluster stitch. There are written instructions and also a video tutorial. Okay, guys, sorry for like reading like the wrong section. Usually I have all these, as you can see when I show you the screen share, you see everything up top and I have it listed in order. I thought I put it in order perfectly, but I guess I didn't. And I lost my wine cup. How am I supposed to finish my live stream? But okay, we're going to get back to the question that I first asked. What was the first item that you ever crocheted? Let me scroll up. We have Dieta. She says, let me pull yours up. Dieta, my first was a throw making a triple, double, single crochet back and forth. That was your first? My first was not a throw. Mine was something. Oh, I see a little heart right there. Sometimes I actually accidentally click another little comment up. But that's a pretty big project for one of your very first ones. Let's see. We also have, Michelle said, a double crochet blanket. I think for me, my first, other than doing granny squares, my first project, I made my dad, it was a double crochet watch cover. It was just 2 rows of double crochet. Then I like chained for the open spot for the watch, then continued with the 2 double rows of crochets. I thought I was such a great crochet designer. Let's see. PJ says, I made a hat using single crochet. Bless your heart. Making a hat with single crochet, that's good. One, the hat's going to have a lot of shape to it and form, but that takes time. Me, even as a crocheter who's been crocheting my whole entire life, I love sticking to the big stitches. I love that instant gratification. And people who do amigurumi or anything in single crochets, you guys are champs. You guys are true crocheters to me because you got the time and the patience to get through all those tiny little stitches. Okay, I missed this one. We had Helen says a queen size blanket with double crochet. You made a queen. You guys go big. What they say, go big, go hard or go home. Yeah, you guys, that's what you do. Okay, Grace right here. This is more this is what my first couple projects is. You made coasters. Let's see. And I'll pull up one more before we go into our next ones. Why is yours kind of funny? Where'd butterfly go? I tried to click yours and did you delete it? Nope, here it is. Butterfly crochet and knit. I made single crochet vests for my stuffed animals. I was 10. So you've been a crochet designer basically your whole life. That's amazing. All right, let's hop back into. You know what? I'm just going to look for the picture. We already did that one. This is the one that I actually want to show you and read to you. I'm just going to scroll through my end. There we go. This is called the Granny Shell Blanket. Before I'm going to read you the whole synopsis of what this is, look at this stitch. It looks like somebody dropped like a penny or a coin into water, and it's just like a beautiful ripple effect. I've never seen a granny square. Hold on. Wait. I realized, okay, I didn't screen share. I'm like, God, thank God I went back. Let me go back to this one. I'm so off. Back to this one I was talking about. It looks like somebody dropped a coin into water and it's like a beautiful ripple effect. I've never seen a granny square created with shell stitches before. I had to dig on the internet to find this one. Has anybody ever made a blanket like this? This is absolutely gorgeous. Let me look at some of what other people created. Hold on. Is this right here the same pattern? That's not the same pattern. It looks so different. Is it because they changed that the color in between? I think this row is a chain row. That's why it looks so different. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, see, none of these patterns, I have not tried any of these patterns. So I'm like window shopping with you. Oh, and I forgot to ask you guys your second question. So when I get done with the next two. All right. Your second question. What is your favorite thing to make with granny squares? My favorite thing to make, I've never made a blanket with granny squares because I can't get past the idea of joining all of those squares together. I've made crochet purses. I've made granny square hats. You can take any granny square. This is going to be a tip. Take any one of these patterns that you're going to be looking at today and you can turn it into a hat. Just make the granny square, and you know how around the edges of your granny square you increase on the 4 corners. All you have to do to create a hat is stop increasing, and that square will eventually turn into a dome and turn into a hat. So turn any one of these into a crochet hat. It'll be super cute. So, oh, and also I have a playlist of all the things that I've used granny square stitch in the description box. And remember, you can also, remember I'm having the game thing going on right now. Right now, anybody who donates will get a free pattern or anything from my Etsy shop. And when you do donate through Super Chat, you enter in to win these 2 skeins of yarn mailed to you free of charge. By doing that, I'm going to enter your little name in here. And by that, you can win. So far, nobody has entered. So the one person that donates to Super Chat, you're probably likely to win these because you'll have no competition. All right. So now let's hop back into what we are looking at. All right. We did this one. I'll shut that off. We did this one. I'll shut that off. Okay. Let's check this one out. The Butterfly Fields by Spider Mambo. All right. This is called the Cherry Butterfly Field Square. This stitch pattern reminds me of butterflies or angels. Some other people might say it reminds them of little fox faces. This pattern has a stitch named a triple crochet 3 together, TR3 TOG. It's basically a decrease of 3 triple crochets worked all together into the very last loop. Personally, I think these all look like angel wings. This is another one I've never seen before. Let me see it worked up. And no, I think I prefer it in white. It reminds me, maybe I'll make like a holiday mat with it. It looks very Christmassy. It doesn't look too complicated to do. I wish all like patterns had video tutorials, because sometimes when you read like a pattern, it can be confusing and you don't see how it works up. Okay, I'm just a video tutorial snob because I make one myself. All right, let's get off of that one. Let's check out this one. This one is named the Winter Opulus Crochet Granny Square. This beautiful crochet granny square pattern creates a thick, sturdy block, which makes such a warm addition to the next blanket or afghan that you make. It's also bursting with texture. However, no two rounds are the same. So this is challenging, yet a fun square project to make. This one is absolutely gorgeous. I recommend this for anybody that's more adventurous into crocheting. Myself, I've said this many times before, I like to zone out and get zen with my crochet. So I'd like something with a nice repetitive stitch that's just ingrained in my head. Oh, we have a super chat. Who's super chatted? I got to scroll down and see so I can write your name in. Oh, Shantae, thank you so much. Oh, my balloons didn't go. One balloon didn't go off. I can't find my off button. Off. Okay, Shantae, make sure you email me no matter what at littlejohnsyarns@gmail.com. That's going to be in the description box below. Shantae. And now I'm going to, we got another super chat. I missed that one. Okay, let me finish with Shantae. Shantae Hood. Right now, you are entered into winning this. Let me turn off these. Boop, boop, boop. All right, thank you so much. And I forgot, you deserve your cheers. Where is my wine cup? Lord of mercy. There it is. Cheers, Shantae. Thank you so much. And my balloon isn't working. There we go. Oh, we got another super chat. Okay, guys, hold on. Give me a second. I think I just swore. I hope they don't demonetize me on YouTube. All right. We're going to get back into this. All right. Next person who had donated through super chat. This was PJ. You are entered in. Next person that entered in was Ian Disney. All right. You are entered in. And the next person, was that it? I think I got everybody. Oh, Ian says, I love the stream. Hope you have a good day. Thank you so much. Oh, we do have another one. Oh, my goodness. Lynetta. Liberto. You are entered in. And you say, I love your live stream. So thank you so much to all of you. Cheers. Good luck. And like I said, email me. And if you don't have to stay for this whole live stream to wait and see if you win, it's okay if you have to leave. If you win, as long as you email me, I can find you and get your address and ship these off to you. So far, we have about 4 people that entered in. So this is you guys got a 25% chance of winning. So this is pretty good so far. All right. So where was I? I lost my paper. I got so excited. Everything was going off, the balloons and everything. The next spot. Where are we? We were going to answer questions. So what's your favorite thing? Was that the next one? What's your favorite thing to make with granny squares? Let me go back through that. Let's see. Okay, who is that? Now I'm going to scroll back down. Thank you so much. I'm going to find out who it is in a second. Okay, we have Iris. Hey, Iris, how you doing? Jenkins. Put you in there. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you for always showing up for my live stream. I appreciate it so much. So what was I getting at? Wait, I hear the bubbles going off. That was another one. Hula Boola. Hula Boola. I love your name. Hula Boola. Love your channel. Thank you so much. All right. Buttons. Buttons. It's getting hot in here. J Hook Crochet says, man, I just opened my beer and I'm already halfway through. I keep losing my cup of wine. To everybody that's donating, thank you so much and cheers to you. And I'm going to wish you good luck. I think I'm going to do this every week. I have so much yarn. If you notice this yarn behind me, I'm not using it. So I might as well give it away to one of you guys. All right. So the question was, what do you make with your granny squares? Let's see. Did anybody come up? What do they make with their granny squares? Here we go. Laura says, blanket. I made one for my bed and working on another one for my son who requested it after he saw mine. Isn't it so amazing how people, they don't appreciate crochet until they see you walking around with something that's crocheted and all of a sudden they're like, why don't you just make me one? Family member. Shit. Excuse me. Language. I'm sorry. I get startled so easy. Since these haven't been going off for the past couple weeks, I've been working them by myself. There's nothing that startles me. Oh, I got another one. Oh, thank you so much. Let me scroll up. We have from Maria. Maria. I cannot pronounce your last name. Sure Kimbach. Sure. I'm just going to put sure. No, I'm going to spell it all the way out because I won't remember. She says, holy cow, my son Tony said, Mom, do it, do it, do it. Thank you so much for being such a bright spot every single Saturday. Thank you so much. And thank you too, son. And everybody cheers to her. And also we are going to give a cheers to Melody. Oh, I scrolled past yours. Where are you, Melody? Melody's $5. She says, love your show. Thank you so much. And I got to write your name in it. Cheers. Melody. And remember, everybody who donated, please remember to email me. All right, I'm just going to hop right back into the next granny square. Okay, we did that one. Oh, this is one of my favorite. This is called the stained glass. All right, this is called the stained glass granny square. I'll admit this is not the simplest square pattern around, but it's actually, I'm sorry, I'm reading. I've been drinking, but it's actually doable. The key to getting this square is but the key to getting this square to turn out right is by using precision. The pattern lists all the exact locations on exactly where you should hold your hook because you're dropping down into the bottom. Hold on, did I put this on? I didn't. I always do that. So you guys are watching me stutter and not have up this screen right here. I'm just jumping around. Good Lord. All right. This is the stained glass granny square. For this pattern, you need actual precision, as in it's not a complicated stitch. You're dropping down into the next level. Let's say when you're creating this stitch, you're dropping down behind this one. And it also does a weird back post double crochet thing. I wish they had it. Do they have a tutorial? How can I explain how they do this? Oh, here it is. The way you work this, that first couple rows, you do a double crochet chain one. But the cool thing is what happens in the next row. Right here. I started working it. It's something you definitely have to pay attention to and get your precision, like your tension. Up another super chat. Oh my goodness. And I left up Melodies. I'm ruining this, guys. I am so sorry. It's the wine in my cup. Let's see who donated through super chat. Oh, Tracy, she said, I love your tutorials. This is my first time doing a super chat. Thank you so much for donating via super chat. Oh gosh, I lost my pen. I have my trusty everything. This has my crochet hooks in it. It has pins that's been lost around in the house. So, but every single writing utensil has like no tip on it. So let's write you down and enter you in. Tracy Jenkins. Thank you so much. So like I said, don't forget to email me. Let's hop into the next one. We looked at that. I forgot to take off Tracy's comment. There we go. Ooh, this is one of my favorites. Let me see if I can find it. This is called the Spiral Swirl Granny Square. This pattern combines the crochet spiral and your typical granny square. It's almost hypnotizing while you stare at the little spiral in the middle of the square. To me, I can imagine this going on like a hippie looking purse. You know what I mean? That'd be so cute. I think I might make a bag out of this pattern. If you've ever made any type of swirly, what's the word? Crochet granny square like this, to achieve this, I believe, does this work with 4 yarns or 3? This might be work with 4 yarns at once. Let's see. Does she show the pictures? She doesn't show the pictures for this. Maybe she works it different than I would. Because the times I've made swirls, I had to use 2 sets of pinks and 2 sets of green to get like a perfect swirl crochet. So I'm not exactly sure how she does this one, but it's pretty cute. All right, let's look at, here we go. Where's this one on my list? This is called the Granny Spiral. This wonderful pattern was originally written in French, but luckily for us, it's been translated into English by Between Worlds. But I also have links for the original French designer. That'll be in my blog post. And like I said, translated by Crochet Worlds. Did I say that name right? Crochet Between Worlds. This is almost like the last pattern. I've made a spiral crochet circle like the other one, but I've never made it into squares. Uh-oh, I think we have another super chat. Let's see who it is. Stephanie. Thank you so much, Stephanie Smart. Smart. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing and why these lights are going off and you're just now getting here, let me turn these lights off. Off. I'm trying to make my live chats more interactive so we can all have fun at the same time. If you donate through Super Chat, one of these alarm devices will go off. But when you do, no matter what you donate, you're going to be allowed to pick any pattern from my Etsy shop. But remember, make sure you email me so I can find you. And after you donate, everybody who donates, name will be entered into this little bowl right here. And you're going to be having a chance to win these 2 skeins of yarn. This is Stitch Studio Chateau yarn. It's just some blanket yarn. Super cute. So, like I said, when you donate, you get a free pattern from my Etsy shop. And you get a chance to enter in to win yarn. Okay, tongue-tied. I forgot to ask my questions. All right. So when you make, let's say, a crochet granny square blanket, do you put any type of intricate edging on your work? Every time I've made anything that's bigger of a granny square, I use the most basic edging. This is just for my taste. One, I'm not very stylish. I always think the granny square is very, ooh, we got another one. Kim. Oh, here we go. Kim Crochet Knits, thank you so much. Kim Crochet and Knits. I got you down. Boop. Turn these off. And everybody give Kim cheers. I needed an extra cheers. Child of mine, can you do me a favor, Jada? Actually, no. Guys, I'm going to shake the computer a little bit. I think I'm running out of papers. I got it. my laptop is like propped up on my printer paper. That's how you can see I'm ripping paper out of here. So I'm running out of paper to put people's names on. So I'm just going to rip up some and put it right next to me. All right. So do you put like crochet edging around your blankets like when you do granny squares? I might try some with some of the patterns with these because they're not, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I was just about to go back and I see we have another super chat. Did I miss somebody? It went off. Let's go. There it is. Michelle, thank you so much. Michelle Durden. Hope I pronounced that right. Thank you so much for donating via super chat. I'll give a cheers to you and good luck. Oop, lights. The next one, we looked at that. Oh, this one. This actually, never mind. The name itself pretty much tells you what it reminds me of. Let me pull down my list and read it. Where is this one at? Wait, I know I did it again. I know I did it again. I knew it. You guys don't want to look at my face. You want to look at this pattern. Where is it on my list? Did I not put this one on my top 10? Oh my goodness, I gotta add, where is it? Oh, here it is. I thought it wasn't on my blog post, but here it is. It's called The Lady of the Lake Granny Square. When I look at it, it reminds me of something very medieval looking. Does that make sense? I just got done watching The Sorcerer, Cursed on Netflix, so I'm into Lady of the Lake. So The Lady of the Lake, it seems like such a poetic and enchanted name, best known for her role in the tales of King Arthur, and this unique granny square is every bit as inspiring as her name. Please be warned, this pattern, like the legends themselves, is not for the faint of heart. It requires an intermediate to advanced skill level. Like I said, if you're brand new to granny squares, do not try this, but this is absolutely gorgeous. Let me see if I can zoom in. Because usually when I look at patterns, I try to guess the stitch and how they do it. I am not seeing how this is a pattern I definitely got to have. I wouldn't make 500 of them. I would probably make this like a centerpiece to something. If I was making a pillow, a centerpiece, or a beautiful blanket, maybe make 4 of these as a centerpiece, and that's it. The rest of it would be just simple stitches. I can't imagine like using all my time just to create this, but it's so gorgeous. Oh, let me say, this was made by this little hook of mine. Everybody needs to give this woman a round of applause. Amazing pattern. Okay, the Celtic Knot Granny Square. Here's another unusual granny square. Start the square by making 4 interlinking circles and add a little glitter yarn for that special finishing touch. Use this granny square pattern to make up a large granny square blanket or other patchwork projects of your choice. That is super. I've never seen that before. I've had made interlinking circles. I wonder if this is something I actually have to see myself. You ever create something and it doesn't look like the pattern exactly? I wonder if I make my stitches too tight. Would it look like an ugly knot? So I'm going to have to give it a try. Also, you guys try too. This was made by the Top Crochet pattern. Let's take a stop back to myself. What was one of the questions I asked? So do you guys put edging on your crochet? You didn't let me know because like I said, you don't. One, because I'm not very flashy and I like to keep it simple. And I think the stitches in itself is unique enough. Oh, what are you guys thinking of these patterns so far? This is not about edging. Kim Crochet and Knits. Cheers. I'm having a glass of wine, trying a new kind. It's raspberry lemonade. Ooh, that sounds tasty. What am I drinking on today? This is called Delicious Blush. I love sweet wine. I don't care for drying wines too much. I'm like a little kid. My wine has to taste like juice almost, but more effective. That makes sense. Okay, I won't make you watch my face too much anymore. Let's move on to the next one. This is, let me pull up my reading list. Oh, uh-oh. Be patient with me, guys. Where is this flower? Wow, I can't find what I'm reading from. There it is. I found it. This is called the African Flower Granny Square. I'm going to answer the super chat in a second, but I'm going to continue to read this. This beautiful pattern can be done in a different shape and sizes. The one I've seen most is usually 6 petals. This one has 8 petals. This is another cute one. I can tell that the 8 petals make this a little bit more like bulky around the edges, but I'm sure when you go to crochet them all together as an even square, it won't look as bumpy. And let me see who donated through super chat. Scroll, scroll, scroll. I don't see it. Where I heard it, but I don't see it. There it is. 2 people. Beautiful Bernice. Love the patterns. Thank you for sharing. And Classy Kim's Crochet. Thank you so much for donating. Let me get your names down. Classy Kim. Put you in. And one more. Beautiful Bernice. I bet you are. Beautiful Bernice. I hope my writing isn't so bad I won't be able to like read it when it's time to read the winner. So let's give a cheers to both of you two and good luck. And this might be yours. So where was I? We finished the African flower. Let me close this off. No, I'm going to move this all the way over here because I know I might accidentally click off my own live stream and just shut us off abruptly. Oh, this is another good one. You take a good, well, I know I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. You're looking at my face. All right. You look at this while I look for the, oh. If you hear that chinging sound, I also have an Etsy shop, so somebody just made a purchase while I'm talking to you. All right, this is called the Ice Flower Granny Square. I've never seen such an unusual granny square this pretty. I particularly fall in love with the cool greens, which is the darker green in the photo. It's really like a deep jewel green that I think really sets off the 2 other shades. This granny square reminds me of a fancy design that you would see on a vase. Does that make sense? You ever seen those? Well, not exactly in this color. You ever seen those white and blue vases that have like intricate designs on it? For some reason, the puffiness of, if you can see my cursor right there, reminds me of that. I don't know. Very pretty. The next one. Oh, this is one of my favorite go-tos. I've made a crochet halter top using this tiny little sunburst. The halter top had the typical like bra shape, but underneath the band, I had little sunbursts going all the way around the side of it. Not the side, underneath the bust of it. All right, let me read this one to you. This is called the Crochet Sunburst Granny Square. This design builds on an old favorite. It's made in a bright, bold colors, just like this photo. Try making a pillow or afghan with a flat braid join. Can you imagine it? It's so beautiful, it looks just like a flower. By changing the color combinations, the possibilities are endless for this one. I've made one like this that looked like a, what's the word? A sunflower. Oh, we have another super chat. Let's see who it is. I gotta write your name. Here we go. Crochet Every Day with Judy. I love your lives and all the great info that you give. Cheers and cheers to you. Let me write your name down. Crochet Every Day. That's what I do. With Judy. Good luck. Oh, now I have to turn this on. I always forget to turn them off. My balloons are not going off. I don't know why. Excuse me as I stand up. Ow, I sat on my pencil. Why does he just, nope, that's not it. Is this the button? I must have clicked it off. That's why it wasn't working. And cheers to you, Judy. Thank you so much for donating. Oh, it's getting hot. It seems like the longer I'm on live, my hair slowly gets bigger and bigger and bigger. But I'm smart this time. I have no air conditioning in my house. So therefore, got my window. I have my spray bottle over here just in case I get too hot. Miss, get cool, cool, cool. I just lost my second pencil. But that's okay. Let's hop back into these granny squares. All right, we just finished the sunburst. Clothes. Ooh, the farmhouse. Let me find this on my page. You guys stare at the beauty of this while I find the words that I'm supposed to read. Here it is. This is called the Farmhouse Granny Square. This Farmhouse Granny Square is fun and easy to make with a tutorial to add rainbow colors in as well. An easy to follow guide to creating your very own unique textured crochet granny square. These squares can be used to make blankets of any size and color combination. When combined, they create a unique diamond pattern. Oh, let me see if I can scroll down so you can guys see where it's combined to make that diamond pattern. There it is. Do you guys see that diamond pattern right there? Boop, 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 boop. That is super cute. I think this is just puff stitches. Yep, puff stitch, probably like chain 2, puff stitch, and then just work it like a solid granny square. Okay. Didn't I show you guys this one? I feel like we've seen this one. Is this it? What is this one? I feel like I really showed you that one. I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, question for all of you guys. How do you join your granny squares? Me personally, I've always done a slip stitch. I put them on the opposite side of each other and slip stitch to join the 2 center closest stitches. Not stitches, 2 center loops. I'll do the back loop of the one closest to me and the front loop of the granny square furthest away from me. And I'll just slip stitch with a slightly bigger hook than what I crochet with, because I don't like my work to like bunch when I'm combining my crochet granny squares. One that I've never done, but I wanted to try was crochet. Was it crochet as you go, crochet along? So what do you guys use? There's many methods. I should have left a link. After this, we're going to take a field trip over to Nastasia's YouTube channel. She does a great tutorial with like the 5 ways on how to connect your granny squares. All right, let's hop right back into this. Did we read this one? This is the one I feel like I showed you. If I didn't, or don't talk about it, it's pretty. Check it out in my blog. All right, and the block stitch, I showed you that one earlier by mistake. And this was the shell stitch. I guess we looked at every single one of the patterns. Out of all of these, which ones do you think that you might add to your like crochet toolbox that you might do next? I want to try, just as a centerpiece, the Lady of the Lake, because it's challenging in a way. It's not too big. I would not do a whole blanket of it, but I don't know. Maybe I'll put that like on one of my pillows so it can look like a family crest or something like that. So whatever your answer is, put some question marks in front of it so I know you're answering these questions specifically. It's hard for me to see all the answers going through the live stream because it moves so quickly. So let me scroll up and get back into the chat. Oh, I see question marks. Crafty Chats Cafe, same, slip stitch on the back. For me, I probably slip stitch everything together. When I'm making a top and have to sew something together, I'm usually just slip stitching together. Oh, my daughter's getting ready for work. You guys haven't seen her in a while. Are you presentable enough to say hi? I think she's running late. You got to be there at 3? Never mind. She's not going to say hi. It's already 2:45. Just like a teenager, she got to be at work. I think her job's 20 minutes away. Be careful. Don't step on the cord. Love you. Be careful. Okay. Oh, same person again. Oh, bigger hook. Why didn't I think of that? Slip stitches are naturally tight by their nature. So whenever you're doing any type of slip stitch, just go up a hook size. It will just make your whole life easier. Oh, here's one by Classy Kim's Crochet. I joined making the granny stitch to connect with the other squares. Watch, wow, crochet on how to connect too. There we go. We got one from, I don't know if you answered this. Do you have to email me later and see if you do want to be a moderator? Because if you did answer, I didn't see it. She says, I connect with a single crochet, matching the stitches with a single crochet. When you do that, it creates this beautiful raised texture on your granny squares. I've done that. I think I've done it on a purse tutorial, but I like that texture because, you know, granny squares itself are plain, but the spacing of the stitches and adding something like Dieta does, a single crochets, can add a lot of dimension to your project. Here we go. Lynetta says, I usually whip stitch or single crochet them together. I'm also a whip stitcher. A whip stitcher or slip stitcher. Yeah, that's me. Because people sometimes get upset with me when I make a crochet tutorial and I show you how to make the whole garment. And then I say, sew this side here, sew this side here. People get upset with me because I don't show them how to sew. But I'm embarrassed that I don't have any sewing skills. People, well, any of you crocheters that don't have any other skills will understand this. The rest of the world thinks, oh, you can crochet. Ask Alicia to sew this. I can't sew anything. I can crochet you a full outfit, but I can't sew anything. There we go. We have another one from Butterfly Crochet and Knit. I'm doing single crochet on the front right now on my current project. What are you making? See, I always try to picture things. Oh, this is something we can do. All right. Guys, if you have any cool granny square projects that you have made, I'm willing to make a field trip into my email. Email me your granny square pictures right now. Little John Yarns, Little John's, actually, I'm just going to type it in the comments. Little John, I can't spell, I got to move my camera. At gmail.com. There, guys. Email me there right now some of the granny square projects that you have created. Like I said, we'll hop into the email. But make sure you put in the subject granny square pattern, so I know it's not the people who like won through super chat. Okay. I can't pull yours down, Butterfly. Here it is. Also, I'm probably going to wrap this live stream up in exactly 12 minutes. So let's see how many people we've had enter the contest in. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We probably have about 10 people in here. So each one of you got a 10% chance of winning. That's still a pretty good chance of winning. So if you're just arriving on this not super chat, if you're just arriving on this live stream, what I'm talking about, if you donate through super chat, anybody who donates will receive a free item from my Etsy shop. I think I have all that listed in the description box below. And also those people who donate will receive a free pattern, will get a chance to win these two big skeins of Stitch Studio Chateau yarn mailed to you. But like I said, when you do donate, please make sure you email me so I can't find you through YouTube. Unfortunately, I can't send you a message, so you have to message me. I just put my email address in the live chat comments, but I also have my email address in the description box below. It's littlejohnsyarn@gmail.com. So everybody so far, 10 people in, that's still, you have a good chance of winning this. So we have 11 more minutes before I end this live stream. Right now, we're just going to chit chat and talk about what's going on in life. Let me hop into the chat. Dieta says, I want to learn the circle in the middle granny square. That was very hypnotic. I also seen a granny square like that, but it had a little moon inside of it. I pictured, oh, this is news. I have been asked, I don't know if my pattern has been accepted. I have been asked to create a pattern for a Harry Potter crochet book. Oh, I should definitely reach out to Whisper SDI Crochet. She loves Harry Potter. But I got asked to create a pattern. So I decided I was going to create a field trip. Here we go. Here we go. What I wanted to do, where is it? Here she is. Her name is Sybil Trelawney. Sorry. This in a crochet purse version. Wouldn't that be cute like a fat bottom bag? So that's something I'm going to be trying out to do. All right. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. I don't even know what I was talking about. All right. Who else? Oh, I was talking about making something like very mystical, about adding maybe something like that. I can't figure out what stitch combination to do for that crochet purse. Actually, I'm going to go back. Maybe you guys can help me. What type of stitch combination should I do for this? I thought about doing like first, it's not a granny square. I can't do, I don't know. I don't want to do like a grafghan because when you write that into a pattern, I'm sure they wanted like quicker patterns. I got to figure that out. If anybody have any tips or suggestions, what type of stitch should I use to create a crochet version of this bag? Because I've been sitting at home thinking like, this is a great opportunity. What am I going to bake? I gave them an idea of what I was going to create. I told them I wanted something like a stained glass crochet pattern to like put into there. So, but I still haven't created it yet. Let me scroll down in the comments. Oh, I'm going to ruin your name. This is Padma Albert. Okay, I have not worked on a granny square yet. I'm so tempted to. Hop on a granny square train. Just a sip. Ooh, somebody donated this super chat. Where am I? Wait. Where is it? Angela. Oh my goodness, I lost another pencil. Lord of mercy. How am I going to write your name down? Button. Okay. So Angela Prescott. And this doesn't work, Angela. I got some kids markers in here. Maybe that'll work. My son must have heard me yelling your name, Angela. I'm sorry. Angela Prescott. Thank you so much. And everybody, raise your cups. Cheers. Oh, I need to refill. Ooh. It feels like me and Crafty Chat are having like a conversation. It kind of looks like mosaic. Oh, that is genius. Guys, let me show you. Field trip, guys. Oh, this is what Angela said. I love your patterns. They are so easy to follow. But I want to show you the mosaic granny square. I think she's right. So I'm going to save that. Here we go. I can't spell mosaic. Maybe this will work. Mosaic granny square. Images. You know what? I can kind of see it. Because there's no way in the world I'm going to get this exactly right. With some, maybe with some darker edges going around, mixing in some of the other colors. You are a genius. Thank you. Here we go. Did I miss anybody else's? If you have any type of comments that you really want me to acknowledge, put like question marks or exclamation points in front of it so I can truly see it and it pops out. Iris Jenkins says, I'm working on a granny square dress. It's super basic. I've only recently began to making tops and dresses. The wonderful thing, like I said, about the granny stitch, it doesn't look super basic after you make it. I am not the best crochet designer. I say it all the time. That's why I'm so happy for Reggie for telling me about, what's her name, Crystal Watts, who's going to be coming to talk to all of you about how to create great crochet patterns. But granny squares, back to another field trip, guys. One of my favorite, easiest patterns that I've got like 100,000 views on. Shocking. Granny stitch sweater. I don't know if I'll pop up first. But no, anybody's granny stitch sweater. Look at that. Cute. Up here's mine. Let me pull up. All of this is a granny square. If I touch the thing, it'll start playing and you can't see what I'm talking about. But you can see the basic of a square. All I did was make one huge granny square and sew them together. Actually, I didn't sew them together. I slip stitched them together. Okay, where else are we? Crafty Chat says, congratulations, Potter Life. Oh, we have a hello from Mama Dot's Creations. Hello to you. Hook Crochet. Earlier, you asked what we made with our granny squares. My answer, a big old pow. Let me fill up to that one. I haven't made anything other than like a purse that needed like 4 squares put together, or a granny square hat, which is just one square made into a hat. Anything bigger, like you said, I've have a couple intention pals that hasn't come to anything, and I can't seem to throw it away, even though it's been sitting in my craft room for like 5 years. I'm like, I'm going to combine those and make something out of it. But just like Hook Crochet, all that mess is just a big pile of granny squares. That would make my day. Ooh, Grace King. Is that Harry Potter? I'm currently making a mermaid tail blanket. I love those. I like the mermaid tail blanket. I don't know what designer it was, but when I was doing custom orders, I like the one that combined 3 strands of yarn at once, because it worked up so quickly. When I first saw those, I'm like, oh, it's going to take so long to do. I would never do blankets, but mermaid blankets were pretty cool. Did I miss something? PJ said, did you just mention Crystal from Bag of Day? I love her. I don't think I did, but I love Crystal from Bag of Day. I don't know what it is about her. She's very dry, but likable. I don't know. She has so many subscribers. She always has giveaways and her patterns are awesome, but I love her dry, matter-of-fact personality. Like, hey, that's like, she's very real. If that makes sense. Okay, like I said, we're coming down to the last 2 minutes. I am going to choose one of the winners from this bowl. If you would like to, you can donate through Super Chat. It doesn't matter how much you donate through Super Chat. When you do, you will get a free pattern from anywhere in my Etsy shop. And you'll also enter in a chance to win in the next 1 minute, a chance to win these 2 skeins of yarn. So like I said, if you want to donate through Super Chat, do it now. I might even let it go over an extra 30 seconds. So you have 1 minute and 30 seconds. So hop into the chat and kill some time, and we'll pick the winner very shortly. All right, Melissa. I just had to rip out a whole bunch of unfinished projects, spent 2 whole days. Now I have a pile of scrap yarn, and I'm planning to do an African violet owl and try a granny square. Ooh, that sounds beautiful. Ian says, I made her 13 granny square purse. Sounds cute. Oh, we got another group. Who is that? Let me scroll down. Like I said, I'll let whoever come up with an extra 30 seconds while I write Sherry's name down. Thank you so much for donating, Sherry. Let me get my cup and give you a raise and cheers. I'll write your name down. Sherry Cabello. Let me turn this off. Put you in, and we'll stop it in 20 seconds, and then it'll be all over. Anybody else? This will be the last one, and then I'm going to pick my winner. Wow, I'm going to read this, the last 20 seconds. Here we go. Rose Light Crochet is collecting granny squares to put in the blankets and donate. So if you have some laying around, you can send it to her. Thank you, Reggie. That is an awesome tip. So now it is time to pick the winner. So you know I'm not cheating. Of the yarn. This is Lynetta Liberto has won these 2 skeins of yarn. So thank you so much for entering it. Win. Loretta Liberto, please email me at littlejohnsyarn@gmail.com. My information is down in the description box. You'll find it under Happy Mail. Oh, yeah. If any guys want to send any type of Happy Mail, you can send me Happy Mail through email. You can send me Happy Mail through the mail. All that information is down below. So everybody raise your cups and say cheers and congratulations to Lynetta Liberto. Is she here or did she go? I wonder. I don't usually expect anybody to stay during my whole entire life. Let's see. Oops, wrong one. Reggie said congratulations. Here we go. Any other comments? So what did you guys think of this whole, what did it make it more interesting? And before I go, like I said, on the 29th, that's when I'm going to have my game. I wanted to show you guys what I bought. So this is going to be giving away something the whole live stream. It's just going to be me asking you crochet related questions and things like that. Let me see if I can find Amazon. Give me a second. Amazon. Okay, let me pull up this. Circle. What is it? Spinning. I forget what it's called. Spinning game, spinning wheel. Dry erase. Let's see. Yes, this is what I bought for the live streams. So on the dry erase boards, I can write like whatever around like that's we're going to win. What do you guys think? Would that be interesting? I just want to make this so much more fun for everybody doing a live stream. You guys support me so much. I want to be able to give back to you. And I don't want to bore the heck out of you. I'm going to read a couple more comments and then I'm going to wrap this all up. And like I said, for next week, we're going to have Crystal Wash. She's going to teach us how to create our own crochet patterns and what's her method. On the 22nd, we're going to have the crochet nurse to help us manage like crochet related pain and crochet related big butts. So hopefully she'll be able to help us with that. And on the 29th, we'll be doing our games. Mary Ford says, lap blankets are great to donate to VA hospitals for disabled veterans. They are. There we go. Oh, I just read yours twice, I think. All right, guys. So I'm going to wrap this up for today. Thank you so much for joining me on this live. This was so much fun. And if you donated anything, oh, no, I didn't check. I'm not going to get off. I'm not going to get off. Remember, I told you I was going to do a field trip to see if anybody emailed me their current projects. I'm so sorry. I'm going to hop into my Gmail to see if anybody, I'm not going to pull it up right now. I don't want you to see all of my information. Because, you know, sometimes you get emails like, do you have penile erectile dysfunction? Oh, we got one. We got a couple. Oh, okay. Here we go. Granny square patterns. Oh, okay. I'm just going to bring you all over. Let's see what you guys have been making. Oh, Samantha, this is what I'm like. How long did it take you to join all of these together? Oh, they're not joined yet. This is the pre-work. You're about to get into it. So what type of join are you going to be using? This is gorgeous. Okay, let's see. Teresa. Ooh, that is beautiful. Look at that little flower. Oh, you have a couple. Oh, I love the rainbow. Thank you for sharing, Teresa. Okay. Laura, see, this is one of them circle blankets. I like that. There's something about them circle blankets. It's very poppy and bubbly to me. Oh, let me make sure I didn't. Okay, that's not my face. I want to make sure I just wasn't talking to myself. I don't know. It's very playful. Kimber, oh, this is some work. You put some work into this one. Oh, this is cute. Let me go to the next one. Oh, nope. Wait. Which is better? Which is better? I don't know. They're both unique. What pattern is this? That is gorgeous. Have I missed anybody's? We did some Sam's live today. Those are everybody who donated. All right. So we don't see no penile dysfunction emails. I feel good about that. Good. All right. Thank you so much for sending me your pictures. I'm so glad I thought about that because so many times you guys are like, I wish I can show you my work, and YouTube doesn't let anybody just post pictures. Because I guess there could be some weirdos that would post something like horrible. But you guys can send it to me in my email. I accept Happy Mail through Gmail or Happy Mails through the actual mail. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this live stream. And where's my home? Lynetta. Lynetta, I'm going to find you. I hope you emailed me. If not, I'm just going to pick another random person. If she does not email me, I will pick another random person. I'll announce it on my community tab page. Hopefully, it'll show up in your notifications, and we'll get it all worked out somehow. All right, guys, I'll see you on my next tutorial or live stream. Bye.